let me go here. Actually, we're gonna go full camera. There we go. Look at that. Lookity dookity. All right, now I have to adjust one little thing real quick. Give me a second. Check a boom, ka bing, bada boom. Let's check that. All right, should be good there. Perfect. Then I'll share this with the world. I'll let everybody know we are live. So give me a hot second, guys. Discord. Happy Saturday. What is good? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hold on. Let me... Oh, we should be live on YouTube. I believe we are. Let me double check. Yeah, it's public. I'm seeing people. I'm seeing things. Not in like a problematic way. Erling, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing all right, my man. Why is my Discord not popping up? Give me a second. So we're going to be discussing what's going to be happening. What up, Drew? Randy from the Masters. What's up, Randy? Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Well, more from the Masters. I mean, we had dinner together the night before. We hung out. We had a good time, man. Hi, Danny. Big fan. Daniel, good to see you. Charles, welcome, welcome. Hold on, guys. Let me get all the things to the appropriate places. We're going to discuss what's happening next week, which I promise you is super exciting, super fun. And, we can play some games. We're going to hang out. I'll answer your questions. I know I've been kind of quiet recently, but we'll talk about certain things. Everyone, we are live to discuss the Americas. Next. Boom. All right, there we go. Welcome, welcome. Off-season Oscar. Yo! First time chatter, man. Welcome. I'm also testing some new settings. I had some issues on the last couple of videos, so I just realized my camera is like way out of whack. Ever so slightly better. A little bit better. See if I can tilt the camera. Okay. Let me make some adjustments. Hopefully I don't blow anything up. First time catching a stream. Excited to see the Go in live action. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. Hello, having a good day. It's actually been a wonderful day. It's been a really nice day. So I'm traveling tomorrow. So you guys know where I live. I live in the United States. But I'll be leaving to go to Brazil. So I'm super excited. We've prepared a lot of stuff to get to this point. So, making sure we have our visas, tons of lists for different things. We have 4 animals. So there's a lot of things we got to take care of. I think we're there, though, more or less. First time catching a stream. Okay. Not Noah 154. Well, welcome. We have done mini streams. It's crazy. I was looking at my Twitch stats last year. So, they're even higher now, but I remember it was some absurd hour. Must have been like 3,000, 4,000 hours of streaming or something. It was something ridiculous. I don't know. So, it's always amazing to me that I've been doing this for as long as I have, which, okay, it's not an eternity, but I've streamed for a minute. And there's still people that show up, first time catching live. So I really appreciate it. The GF is going with me. Yes. Yes, she is. Her first CATAN tournament experience. She gets to go to Brazil. What the hell, man? I had to travel all around the country. And her first CATAN tournament is Brazil. What a lucky duck. Love the content, man. Nick James, thank you so much, dude. Glad to have you here. Sup, Drew? Good luck, have fun in Brazil. We will, Mr. Dino. I'm excited. I'm super duper excited. Kind of a big thing for me. Obviously, winning the USA National Championship was really cool, and that opened up so many different doors. But a big part of that was to go to Worlds. So I went to Worlds last April. I did really well. I had made the playoffs, which, top 16 is great. Didn't win it. That's okay. Which actually in hindsight worked out because then I got to keep playing and keep, enjoying the game. But what happens is if I win the Americas tournament, I get another chance to go back to Worlds. Now, I'm going to be playing in the regional tournaments and the Masters tournament for the USA Nationals. So I've got my shot still. But this might be my best shot to get back to Worlds. We got about 28 players. They're all going to be national champions from North and South America. And we're playing 4 games, top 16, final 4, winner takes it all. So we will see. I'm in Europe. That's why. Yeah. Well, this is the challenge for me because typically I stream a little later my time here in the US. So unfortunately, it does exclude a lot of people in Europe. It's something like I try to be conscious of it, especially on the weekends. If I can get on earlier, I will. But it's tough, Life takes over. Things happen. It's not always. I don't have as much free time as maybe I had 4 or 5 years ago, so to speak. So, Mr. Andrew Scott, what's up, buddy? Good luck, my brother. Thank you so much, man. Barack and I are gonna do the Americans justice. We also got Bo as well. So, I think between the 3 of us, I'd be really shocked if. It's very likely the 3 of us will make playoffs, but I'm expecting one of us on a final table. You can't have all 3 of us on a final table, but one of us will definitely be at that table. Felipe, what's up, man? Good to see you. I'm excited to. Are you already learning some Portuguese? You know what? Yes and no. No, I haven't been directly learning, but my significant other has been. So she's going to be my tour guide. On top of all the people that we're going to be hanging out and enjoying. I'm excited. Unfortunately, Erlen, they're not going to be streaming any of the tournament, which I think is just a complete miss. I've said my piece about it. I think CATAN needs to really invest into their streams. I think they need to invest in the content. They can't just have myself or Jack, upholding everything. They've got to really show like it's important. But this is a no-brainer, right? This is such an awesome tournament where you're bringing all these national champions. We're spending thousands and thousands of dollars to do this. Freaking set up a webcam. Just put something up there, We'll see. Do we know any other players in Americas? Well, yeah. Well, we have the 2-time Brazilian national champion, Felipe. He's here. There are some players that I met at Worlds, so some of the South American champions, which is great. Kahulin, the world champion's going to be there. We've got the Arian, who's the recent Canadian champion. Then you got myself, Barack, and Bo, so the 3 Americans. So we have a disproportionate amount of representation because Bo won the last event, so he gets to go back, that lucky duck. It's crazy, man. He won his USA National Championship in 2021. And he's still playing, he's still using that event, which is great. I think it's awesome. So I'm hoping I can have as much longevity. I wish my national win will take me for the next 3 to 4 years. We'll see. Probably not, though. I hope you will win for TSI. I want to win just for my own personal satisfaction. But yeah, man, I think it's great. The one thing that you guys are going to see is I'm going to record everything. So yes, there is no stream confirmed, but I plan to record every game that I have. So if I do win it, you'll have an entire tournament run. So I've got now 3 tournaments recorded, which kind of my goal when I get back and I have a little bit more bandwidth. I'm going to start really investing to putting those together. We'll see. I'll probably start with New York because that was such a great tournament. We'll see how it goes. Uri, thanks so much, man. Good luck from New Zealand. Appreciate it. I always love it. I always love people from around the world here. Is that Bo Pang are you talking about or someone else? Yes. The legend of Bo Pang. How are so many players on 2K on Colonists? I don't know. I thought about this recently. Because we're seeing every season, it just seems like there's a rating inflation, which there probably is, when it resets. I don't know if there's something in the algorithm. But it's like, it's crazy, you know, it's like we still have a month left and there's players hitting 2015. I don't know, man. It just is what it is. Just be the best player you can be and get to the top. Bonjour. Hi, I'm from France. Well, pleasure to meet you. Enchanté. We got Mexico here as well. We got everybody. People in here don't speak English. I believe will probably be 6 to 7 speaking English in the tables. Wow. That's interesting. So at Worlds, I mean, Felipe was at Worlds as well. So he's a Brazilian champion. I only had one of my 4 games. I only had one person who didn't speak English. I mean, okay, some people had like broken English, but one player just didn't speak English, period. So, I mean, it is what it is. I feel like Catan has its own like built-in language anyways. So, you know, we all know what we're doing. 0 IQ here. It's because of being able to farm low-rated players if you time your games. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard of some people that play later, like early in the morning in the US so that the US or the North American side is asleep. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is. Maybe there is some farming conspiracy going on. I don't think too much about it. Time zone based. I have heard some stuff about this, which is super interesting. Watching from North Korea, I feel sorry for you, Ephraim. Is 1700 good for a new player? Absolutely. 1700 is really good. There's a lot of players I would say that like that learn the basic strategies and, you know, watch the channel. Like for them to go from like 1500 to 1600 is like a huge jump. So if like you're new to the game and you're already 1700, I mean, I really think it won't take you too much longer to climb, you know, those levels. So you must have a pretty good understanding if that's how high you are. Time zone inflation absolutely exists. Well, tell me what's the best time to play so I can play. I typically, you know, when I have availability, I press play, you know, play the game and go from there. I try not to think too much about it. Good luck with the tournament. Thank you so much, Leon. Really appreciate that. A great hit, 1690 playing for a month. Yeah, man. I think that's awesome. I think that is super good. 1 second. Oh, by the way, I just double checked. So 0 IQ, Raul, he's the #1 player in the world. Bro, you're crushing it, man. 2018 with the 53% win rate is awesome. I think my highest elo, I think I hit it last season, was like maybe 2012. I mean, I actually gave like a really good run last season, but I ended up the final couple of days, I ended up traveling to New York City to play that tournament. So I kind of like punted going for it. But I feel like if I had it a couple extra days or like an extra 30 games, I feel like I could have gone much higher. I don't know. But that's awesome, dude. It's a good feeling hitting #1. That's for sure. Now, the biggest challenge for you is like hitting #1 is one thing, but keeping it, like, you're going to lose it. You got to understand right now, with as much time as on the calendar, you know, the month or whatever, you're going to lose #1. So it's going to be a scrap. We got a Brazilian turtle in the chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Me so excited. Danny giving me the praise my father never did. Love it. Hey, everyone that comes here, you are in good company. We will support you. We will cheer you on. At the end of the day, guys, look, it is a competition. You know, we're here to be the best version that we can be, but it's like we have to support others' greatness, you know? Because when we get it, we also want that support too. So, yeah, you're all welcomed here. We appreciate you. Yeah, for sure, it's a grind. Oh, it's a super grind. Yeah, I mean that's been kind of like my weird thing because now I've been doing content for almost 3 years. No, wait. Yeah, 3 years now, almost exact. And it's just like it's a lot of ranked playing 3 years nonstop, recording every game. So it's always a challenge for me to like figure out how to keep it interesting, which is why I've invested so much time and energy to play over the board. You know, to fly to tournaments. I just enjoy it more. You know, I'm actually like super excited for Brazil for that reason. To be fair, didn't you play like 150 games? Definitely more variance either way. 50% winner is just insane. Last season I think I played like 120. I had a really bad start. Maybe it was tilt. I don't know. I had a bad start at the beginning of the season. And there's something that happens when I hit like 17, 1800 where I just go like absolutely God mode. Like I'm pretty sure last season, this season, past 1700, I'm like probably 15%, 50% plus. I don't know if it's just like you're in low elo hell. I don't know. There's probably something there with me specifically. I think just because I know I'm going to eventually get up to the higher elos, maybe I just kind of like I take more risks that I should have. But whatever the case, who cares? Let me see here. Let me fix my chat, guys. Hey guys, can anybody tell me the leaderboard crossing players on iPad and PC? Yeah, so the leaderboard is everybody. It's not like there's an iPad section or a PC section. It's just like those are different ways you can play the game, you know? So the leaderboard is not platform specific. Am I the only one who wonders why win rates and elo sometimes diverge so much? No Coke Zeros today, Uri. We're out of Coke Zero here. That's the problem. That's the problem. No. You know what? My buddy. So when I went to Denver, I stayed with my friend Uri, who's here in the chat, and we both like Coke Zero. I'm drinking kombucha, man. The healthy stuff. You know, I think one thing that people don't appreciate when it comes to like Catan for what it is, which is like there's a lot of variance in this game, you know? No matter how good you are, like you could be the best player in the world and you can make every right move and you could go on a 10-game losing streak. And it's not because like you're bad, it's just sometimes that's the cards you're dealt. And it's the same thing in poker too. I mean, I don't claim to be like an incredible poker player, but I mean, I watch tons of interviews where poker players talk about going on bad beats, even though they're incredibly gifted analytically and, you know, they understand the game. So I think people need to be a lot more patient with themselves. Like sometimes like I have bad weeks, other players have bad weeks. It just is the way it is. How to get the 50% win rate? Sheesh. Realistically, guys, like again, this is like a variance thing. I have no doubt Zero IQ, who is currently number one, and he's in the chat here. He follows the channel, which is amazing. He's clearly a really, really good player. But I'm sorry, man, you can't keep a 50% win rate forever. You know, that's just the laws of numbers will eventually kick in, which is fine. You know, that's the way it is. But it is very difficult to maintain a absurdly large win rate. I'd say like maybe on a really good run, a player could probably keep like a 42 to 45% win rate, maybe. But over 1,000 games, probably not. Probably not. Even Daniel Grana loses in poker. Well, Daniel Grana is interesting. I don't claim to know a lot about poker, but I enjoy some of the characters. Like he's like the old school that has been melded with the new school, but he's not like, he doesn't consider himself new school, which is like all these people using GTO and computers. Like he's learning from those guys because that's how he needs to stay in the game. I mean, Michael held a 42% over. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, I think a 42% win rate over a large skill is not unthinkable, but it's still very difficult. Like, I think like, for instance, if you really took everybody's win rate and you did it over 1 million games, right? No one's holding, I don't know. I don't know if many people are holding a 42. Maybe 40. Also, it depends too, right? It depends like where you start your rank. But Yeah, at the end of the day, look, there's a lot of great players. Which is, by the way, one of the reasons why I think, okay, I understand if somebody doesn't want to invest into the memberships, but the replay is really good, right? To be able to go to somebody's profile, watch their games, break down how they look in hands, like what would you do in a certain position? I think there's a ton of value in that. I just wish like Colonists didn't charge $20 a month or whatever ridiculous pricing they have. I mean, that's their model. But I think from like trying to educate as many people as possible, it'd be nice if replay was just a little less expensive. All right. So we're rocking and rolling. Let me just double check something really quick. And by the way, are the levels, does everything sound good? I've had some issues on some of the last couple streams or recordings, which is totally my fault. Like I'll take full responsibility. But like I forgot to engage something on my microphone, and then I forgot to engage something on my OBS. It's super frustrating. I recorded actually a ton of games and was just like, I don't think I can post these because like the audio is unpleasant. Let's put it that way. The little things that you guys don't see. Yeah, it sounds normal. Sounds crystal clear. There's always Two Sheep. Man, I'm kind of over Two Sheep, man. I'm kind of over Two Sheep. They had their chance. They had their shot. They didn't shoot it. And it is, I mean, it's a nice platform. I think it's interesting. I do find it interesting that the Discord still, like, I think they've just gotten used to it. But I mean, like, there's no doubt in my mind, I think Colin is the better platform. And they don't, I wish they paid me to say that. They don't. That's okay. But I just think Colonist is so far ahead of everyone right now that it'd be interesting to see another company come in and really try. All right. So let's talk about the week, and then we'll play some games, okay? Maybe we can do some viewer games or something. We don't have to be super sweaty today. Cheeseblade, hey Danny, love your videos. I'm glad I can catch a stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate that. Appreciate it. All right, so here's the deal, guys. What other games down for a viewer game? Okay, we can see. We might do a viewer game. So today is Saturday. Big shocker. Tomorrow, I will be leaving the evening from Tampa, Florida to Brazil. So I think I'm probably going to butcher it. I'm sorry, my Brazilian friends. I think it's Foz do Iguaçu. I think that's pretty close. I think that's pretty good. Foz do Iguaçu. And then they have some falls there, Iguaçu Falls. So we're going to be going there actually quite early. We're going to be getting there on Monday. So we're flying through the night. And then I got about 4 days of just doing whatever I want to do with my lady, having fun. And then we integrate Thursday night with all the champions for the Americas tournament. We go out Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday is the qualifying and the playoffs. I'm excited. Something I've realized recently is I've just wanted to play more of the board. I feel like it's been my way to just enjoy the game at a deeper level. So there's just that. There's not really much to that. I want to get back to Worlds too. Like, I really want another shot. I feel like I got close. I feel like I made some mistakes after thinking about certain things that I played, socially, and the ways I played my hands. So I think there's a real shot. I think this will be one of my best chances to do it. Otherwise, I got to go back and win the USA Nationals again, which I feel very confident I could do, purely on a skill perspective. A probability perspective might be a little more challenging, but that's okay. So yeah, that's it, guys. Unfortunately, there will not be a stream, but you will be getting information if you decide to follow it. Whoa, what is this? What is this? Oliver coming in with the dono. If the Colonist sponsorship doesn't work out, there's always Rogaine Bro. Or maybe Mr. Clean. Just kidding. Love the content. Cheers, true. You know what? You can, if everyone wants to pay me with a tip and make a ball joke, I will do it. I am 100% okay with that. Addie, come here. Oh, there's a dog. She's gone. Are the world's expenses paid trips? Yeah, so at least for those under the Catan Studio umbrella, which is like North America, when you win a national tournament, they pay for the expenses. So, for instance, they're paying for me to go to Brazil and stay there, which is awesome. Get yourself some Coke Zeros. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. They also paid for Worlds, which is great. So that's kind of a nice perk, right? Okay, I'm not making $200,000 winning a national tournament, but at least, you know, they pay for the trip and it just makes it a really fun, enjoyable experience. Good luck. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Arriving in Foz do Iguaçu on Tuesday. Okay, cool. Cool, man. Yeah, we can definitely, we got each other's contact. We can connect there. So yeah, that's really it, guys. I wish there was a stream. I wish I could tell you like, hey, you know, come watch it, come cheer me on, or not, whatever. But there's not. So it is what it is. Yeah, look, if you guys, I've always said, if you want to donate, fine. If you don't, also fine. That's not why I do this. It is nice, but it's definitely not why I do this. Though one day we need Mr. Beast to show up and drop like a $10,000 dono or something. Just one time, Mr. Beast. I never really grinded Colonist, but a year ago, having a season where I went 60% win rate over 20 games. Oh, thank you. T! We got T, guys. I got T. Everything's okay now. We can play Catan. Okay. Anyways, I blabbed enough. I know you guys, even though I'm like halfway charming sometimes, you really come here to watch me play Catan. So I get it. I understand. 1 second. Now the question is, should we do Igazu, like the word Sue? The rest is okay. Igasu. Okay. My stepmother's name is Sue, so that'll be easy. Let's do this. We can do a game. We'll do a group game. The words are not in my mouth right now. we will do a viewer game, excuse me. Now here's my request. If I've known you for more than 3 years, do not join the game. I would like to bring some new people in who have maybe never played me or, have never played on stream. And the way we're going to do this, squad, is I am going to post it within the Danny Crew Discord. So let me give you guys first an invite link. Invite the server. Bada boom, bada boom. I am first time here. Let's go. All right. Hello, Danny. I've started playing in Catan a month ago. I've been watching your videos all day for the last week. Keep grinding good content. Are you going to play now? How much do I have to wait? We're going to play now. We're going to play now. How hard is top 10 on Colonist? I mean, it's top 10 out of like 40,000 people. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard, man. All right. But it depends how good you are, you know what I mean? So here's the deal. Okay? I'm going to create a lobby. Okay, lobby's created. Let me get my color so no one can take my freaking color. Hide the bank cards. We're going to go 60 seconds. It's going to be a fast game. And I'm going to post this for those who are joining the server. I'm going to post it in the lounge. So, yo. And all right, so it's going to be there in the lounge. All right, squads. Good luck. Have fun. First one. We'll see how fast this fills up. All right. There it is. All right. Filled up instantly. All right. I respect it. Hold on. All right, let me go to okay, cool. All right. If you want to play rep, you can do that. Otherwise, just have a good game. Let's have fun. I'm just here to have fun right now. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. Good luck. All right, we got a viewer game, guys. You know what? I'm generally like 50-50 on this one. Oh, that was fast. Sometimes I like doing these, sometimes I don't, to be honest with you. But today, I'm feeling kind of generous, feeling kind of fun. Yeah, the ore is garbage. So typically, guys, as a rule, when you have bad ore, that's where the port play becomes very important. Let's see what we got here. The ports are really bad, aren't they? Wow. Ugh. Sheep port's a vibe. Like this and this. That could work. Where's the brick port? I have to say, that was a very quick pick from Black. Damn, I missed it. It might not be a slow game. You never know, guys. Second's kind of tricky here. Let's see. I wonder, does he take the ore wheat sheep? It's honestly not even a bad play. But the bigger problem is, what do you get with that? Like, you can do like 6-3-11, 8-4 as an idea. And just pray 3 show up. Honestly, this 4-3-11's not horrible. Like, this could be a decent pick for us on the way back. I guess we'll just see. I think the challenge is if he goes like 8-5-10, like he's getting locked. It just doesn't look like it works with a lot there. Maybe. I think we can take 8-5-10 though. Let's see here. 8-5-10 works with 6-3-4. It works with 4-3-11. It works with 4-9-2. Is it just the 8-5-10? I mean, I could even do 8-5-10 with the 9-5-10 and just play production. Da-da-da. As you come in, like the stream, it costs you nothing. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know what? I need to be better about that. I just assume you guys come here, you enjoy it. But honestly, it does help, you know, when you comment, like all those things for your creators. I think I'm just going to go 8-5-10 here. I feel like we can play. What I think is going to happen is I think he's going to do this and this. So I feel like we can do this and this and actually have like a somewhat decent game. It is technically, you know, where's the sheep port? Sheep port's up here. That could be a play too, here and here up to sheep port. And then we do this left, which is honestly bonkers. Like really good for us. Road settle, we get brick port. Everything but the ore, and there's no ore on this board. Do the baby OWS with sheep port. We could. I think for him, he should dominate the bottom of the board. I think he should do side by side 9-5-10-6-4-3. Right? Double sheep, double ore, double wood. There's a lot of brick here. There's, you know, he can get the port play. Honestly, if he gets a port, he can port his wood for like his ore production. And it's not bad at all. Yeah, so this is a Discord player. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do we do 9-4-2 to 6-2? That's a risky business. All right. So there's 2 considerations here. What if we do 3? What if we do this here? My concern is, let me think here. My concern is, like, let's say we do 4-3-11, which isn't the world's worst thing. I mean, the 2 could roll. I feel like 9-4-2 to 6-2 is good, right? And if the 2 rolls, I mean, it could just go absolutely buck wild. The sheep port's not good. I feel like 9-4-2 to 6-2, where we have double wood, double brick, and a mega 2. Green will plow if you go 9-4-2. I don't know if he has the ability to do that. I genuinely don't think he can do that. right? Because we need to roll one brick. He needs now. It's not unless he gets a perfect sequence of rolls, right? Plus, we also start with the ore. Could be nice. Like 8 rolls, we pop a dev. I'm stacking the 2 meta. Should we just go 9-4-2 right? And I feel like after 6-2, our game is much better. Versus like 3 gets blocked. We don't have that much wood. We have better wheat. Our expansions are better. The sheep port's not. We're just going 9-4-2 right, man. I'm going to trust myself here. And now this becomes interesting because I feel like Red's either going to go all in on 4-3-11 just to maximize this, or he's going to go something like 8-4 right. This is an interesting call. It might even be the case too. Like maybe Green wants to go 8-10. Like we'll see. Oh. And now it's just 4-3-11, isn't it? He could all 4-3-11's better for him. Maybe, I'm not sure. He can also do 8-10. 8-10 left, and then he roads this way. Actually, that might be his best play. Get everything and then run to the ore pile and just have, honestly, a pretty decent game. Like, I feel like by Red doing this and then he loses 8-10, it actually just really hurts Green and Red. I mean, he would only take 6-2 to grief me. So I want you guys to understand a big part of these games is also to have fun, right? So if your goal is just to ruin my game, that's fine, I guess. But I promise you, those people don't come back to play. 6-3 to or 8-10 is good. Yeah, I mean 6-3 is actually better because then at least he picks up the 8-3. He's got the 3-1 port. Like the break port is actually not that good for him. I feel like having the other source of wheat is actually better for his game. Like 6-3 to 8-3 is. Let's see. For the record, I'm not counting on this 2. Like I'm not like if this 2 rolls another time this game, then it's good. Like ideally, I can double it, then it rolls. Yeah. That's the logical play. So now, I mean, first of all, this is a good situation. Red had to see this, right? I mean, this is the important piece about calculation when you're playing Catan. Like, what else does Black do that makes sense? Like, literally, he has probably 3 key options. He's got 4-3-11, 6-3, or 8-10. But if you see the vision of 8-10, it's like he gets the win the brick and then he runs over here. I mean, okay, maybe Red can road or road back. But yeah, interesting decision for sure. Also, very interesting. We didn't see a road drop from him. Big start. Probably the 10 here makes a lot of sense. Oh no. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, Black is kind of a shady player, unfortunately. This is the way he likes to play Catan. Greeting from Poland. 6-2 would be crazy to see from a viewer game. It wouldn't be great, would it? I mean, I'm going to charge you, brother. Interesting. I just felt compelled to do that. All right, we got a road. We have our road. The night's kind of nice. Is there ever a case too that I plow green if I roll another 4? Ooh, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that guy. Not gonna be that guy. This will be nice, man. This 6 is gonna really give us some life. Poor green, he's screwed. He's screwed. Classic Ben play. I guess so. Well, the way I look at it, like, call me crazy here, but I really think his game is a much more difficult. Like, red and green have a very difficult game. This wheat is insane, by the way. Where's the freaking wheat port? All right, we need a 4. I can do brick. I like brick. Especially, you know the nice thing about brick here, guys, is it's going to be useful for the brick port. Is this ever a thing? I don't think so. This ore is too valuable. Obviously, a pretty nice setup for red, especially if red can travel to the 4-3-11. Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! Let's go! There you go. Okay. You know what? 9-4-2 is absolutely the play. Absolutely the play. You know, you never know if it rolled again. What do I block here? Is it the 6? That's not even a good block. You should block the 4. All right, I'll put on the 6, and then I'll hit red and seal the ore. That'd be nice. I actually, you know, I to be honest with you, the 9 wasn't spiteful. The 9 wasn't spiteful. I feel like once he gets road, settle on the 4, 3, 11, 12, it's actually pretty good for him. Oh my goodness. Let's go. All right. So can we do something like this or this? Bro, imagine we roll a 2 after we settle here. That 4 is beautiful, by the way. All right. 2. I will. By the way, we're 2 rolls away from a city, which is absolutely absurd. Right? Because we can port the brick. The prophecy. Yeah. We'll see. Could roll again. A very strange block from him. Roll 2. Oh, this is great. Now we have the 6. The 6 is on lock. Do we ever... I'm trying to think, like... Is it ever worth doubling the 10 as a free card? Or do we just get the 3 for 1 and then the wood becomes a little bit more accessible? Let's do this. And I'm looking potentially... I'll go get the 3-1. You never know. Like, for instance, like, let's say I pull Monopoly or something. Maybe it'd be nice to have that flexibility of having the 3-1 port. Chat's go crazy if the 2 rolls. It will, man. It will. We need 1-2. One more 2 and we're happy. I don't like what he's doing here. Well, to be fair, he actually doesn't have anywhere else to go. Sure. Let's do that. Actually, the 10 hasn't rolled too much, has it? Yeah, so my goal here is to road settle. And ideally, by the time I get, like, I like after this settle to get a city, right? Because I don't want to be put in a situation where I have all my settles down and I'm, like, scrambling, trying to, like, you know, essentially have to build a city versus, like, if I can build the city with a little more flexibility, that's always a little bit better. 8 blocks weird again. I don't know. Okay, okay. There's sheep on the board, so maybe brick for sheep. Exactly. Let's do it. He's just denying me. He's literally playing just to be a troll. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Why is Ben playing this way? Why come into the game if you're going to just be a troll, man? It's not fun, man. It's not fun at all. I think our best shot is still to settle. I mean, we can pop as well. Do we pop here? I kind of like the pop. The D1 training. This is, it's players like him why I don't play in D1, to be completely honest with you. All right. I'm scared I'm going to get plowed here. Can I actually do something like this? Let's see here. Does he have extra sheep? I can't chance it. Doesn't red have one? Or am I crazy? I just don't want to get plowed. I don't want to get plowed. I have to go for it, unfortunately. I already have so much freaking wheat. I wonder what's the price here. Is this ever an idea? Can I just empty my hand? There we go. Yeah, I think I have to get that settled down. Okay, cool. Now 2 and 8, and we just double dev. That's pretty nice. Why not? I didn't want to go over. I kind of liked my hand. Obviously, seeing the 8 roll is kind of dumb. But okay, it's one of those things, man. Yeah, he's obviously watching. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. Let me check something. Oh, that's kind of nice. All right, we need some rolls. I don't know what we're playing for. It's probably not road. Truthfully, it's probably not road. They are viewer games. Feels like City 6-5. It's a good city for sure. I think here we can keep the pops going. That's a good deal for us. I'm just going to take that deal. That's a good deal. You don't want to do the deal, man? Feels like he's got like a road builder or something. It's not a tournament, to be clear. That's not what we have here. I don't know. It's hard to say, really. I mean, obviously, if the 3 pops, red's going to do a lot of damage. We don't know what red's dev is. I think he's got a non-knight, though. Yeah, I like that block, honestly. I also kind of need to get this 10 down, don't I? All right, one more 2. Okay. All right, 2 is a city. 2 is a city. Okay. If we roll an 8, we road settle, which is actually really good. Dude, green's doing fine too. How do I block these guys? How do I block them? Green's got a sheep, a shep. All right, I have to assume he's going to play it off the 9. I'm trying not to... Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. All right. And then he doesn't flip a knight. Oh, no. All right. So now the 10's a free card. The reason I put on the 9 is I didn't want to solo green and make it look bad, you know? That was my thought. Okay, so now the self block's fine. It's whatever, guys. We got cards. I gotta drink my tea as well. I'm bad. It actually does, to be fair, I think it actually does hurt. I don't have 2 wood, broski. What do we have an ore port, right? Yeah, that's not gonna do shit. We're actually, you know what? We've got rolls here, right? 10, 8, 2. There's no way he does this. Let's do the 1 for 1. Interesting. Okay, so he gets a city. Okay. Oh! God damn! There it is, man. I'm telling you, this 942 is killer. 942 is killer. All right. You know, now we just need our 8. Fucking sorry. I shouldn't use that language. Damn it, road builder. I mean, green's probably go to win, but that's okay. Six, 5's actually a better block here. Okay. So how do we use this road builder? I think we need to be patient, right? Because we could obviously use the road builder as like a interesting city play. What do we do, man? What do we do? I think it's actually the 10 here. We can hit. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, he rolls a 7. I didn't want him to get into the dev game either. The prophecy. Hey, Danny Drew, you recommended your channel a month ago, and I'm hooked to your channel in this game. Good luck with the games. Thank you so much, Tom. Really appreciate that. Do not lose the ore. Whoa, that's crazy. All right. So now we need to set up a double play here, I think. Right? Maybe there's a case too if we use the road builder. Yeah, that's fine. Right? Because then we can pop a dev here. The best case here is if we roll like a 9 or something. Okay, so he's doing well. Oh, the 2! Oh my god! The 2! Oh my jeez Louise. All right. That's ridiculous. That's I could port the ore. I'm not gonna do it, but that's ridiculous. All right, all right. All right, let's definitely pop a dev here. Yop, I don't want a Yop, man. Oh, Yop could be the city, technically. I need an 8. There we go. All right, now I need a 9 or 10. I need to get army. So here's the plan. We'll get army naturally, which is 7. We're going to city for 8, and then we're going to try to sneak road with the road builder. Okay. All right, we need a 9 here. We need a 9. 99er. Oh, I almost messed up there. Okay. I'm okay with that. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Can I get a knight? Knight, perfect. Okay. Now, do I pop again and try to get the VP and then try to close the game? I kind of feel like I do. Well, hold on. Let's think about it. Let's think. I can't build a city. I guess I can try to build a city. I kind of like the pop. Here's why. We do have the Yop, which is a city. So effectively, like, let's say we pull a VP, we flip for 8, city for 9, and then we can use the road builder. So like, there's not really a bad case here. And also, like, we kind of need we kind of need some utility. What do you guys think? Should we save? I guess so. We do have a lot of playable devs too, is the problem. We could play the road builder. Let's just hold here. Oh. Thing is, though, like, even if he takes road, he would need another point. Okay, so he has a city here. Okay, okay. The 4 is interesting. Now, the best case here is if I can do, like, 2 brick for 2 wheat, maybe. No, I mean, I have to get some value here, right? Because this would give me a city. It's not bad. Okay, I'll do this. Okay. I think I have to do that play in this position. Oh, I can play a knight. Let me see here. What is the right play here now? It's probably still green. Oi! Well, he would need a 3, right? But then the 3 is just as bad here. So maybe it is a 3 block. Let me think. Do we pop here and then pull a VP? He's got 2. He's got 1. There's still a mono in play. Ugh. But we need a city bad. If I pop, I'll have 2 sheep, wood, brick, and then I would need a series of rolls, which is really ugly. I could just drop a road, but then that looks horrible. I could port for an ore, but then my hand becomes really vulnerable. I could pass. We can port for an ore here. And then we can try to city next turn. Let's just do that. And then we have at least some padding here with the wooden brick. So assuming he doesn't... Okay, it was a good play. It was a good play. Okay, okay. Survive. So effectively, we can get to 8, road build for 9. I don't really see road as like our future play here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nah, Chief. Nah. How about a 2 here? I mean, this guy, the best case here is if he cities, he goes to 9, right? But then we need him. Oh my God, he's popping. There's a ton of VPs out there. Okay. I mean, here we just got to take the city, right? Pop, pop. And then we can hold for next turn. I think that's the play. I mean, maybe there is a road play. Hold on, let me think. 1, 2. So how many roads do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 roads. We have 2. We have 4 now, so we need 3 more. It's really unlikely. I mean, we just need the 2. We need the 2 to pop again here, guys. He could build out to the 5-2, but we're going to take that next turn, I think. I mean, it's not impossible to think. It's really not impossible to think, oh my, that's the worst roll there. See, this is why people like black. What's the point, man? Just play the game. Just play the game. We do have rolls. Oh. That's a shame. So what's our best shot here? We go to 5-2. We go to 5-2 and then the 2 rolls. That's essentially it. Black's gonna crash out. That's just the way he is, man. It's just the way he is. I don't think we'll lose army. I don't think so anyways. We need to roll a 9 here, empty our hand and go to 5-2 and roll a 2. That's essentially it. He can't be. To be fair, I think I've used the dev every other turn, right? Like last I used Yop. I used the robber. Like I've played a dev every turn. Okay, well, there goes our... Oh, the 2! The 2! Maybe I should have done 9-4-2 here. Now, I think he has a knight. There's no way he's got 3 VPs. Okay, we could lose army here. That is one of the challenges. Don't lose. Okay, the 12. Man, 2s have been absolutely insane. All right, he's flipping a knight for sure. Or not. There are some major issues here, which is the monopoly is a big problem here. Like, big problem. Interesting. Okay, he double devs. Okay. What? 8, 9. We have time. We have time. Okay. Don't steal nor. Oh, it's the worst. That's the worst. Okay, okay. What gives us like 10 is a city? And then we just road build for the win. We can also try to pull the VP. Mono's good. No, he got a pretty good card though. The wheat's good. I don't think we have a roll other than the 10, right? If we roll a 10, I'm going to lose it. Do I ever play a road builder here? I mean, we don't think he has a road builder, right? All right, we're just going to play the road builder, show our hand here. I think I have to do it. Oh, he's going to do this for sure. I'm going to get plowed. Someone work on a city. I think, okay. Okay, so we need, the steel's not bad here. Might have to be the 6. The 3 is also problematic. I'm also scared of getting plowed, right? I think if I get plowed, my game's in a really, really bad place. Watch another 2. Hey, you know what? I respect that. I respect it, brother. Though I've got some issues with green here. Green is in a killer spot. Oh, I needed anything but that. Okay, good. So every steal should be good here, right? Is it the 5? Okay, wheat. Do I build a city here? Or do I settle? I can settle or city. Does a city clean my hand completely? It gives me a perfect hand, right? So then I don't get blocked. So if I settle, then I have a brick in hand. Oh, man. But then we just need a 2, right? Should we just go crazy here? Let's just go for the perfect hand. I don't know. Call me crazy. We want the 2 to roll. We're going to play super risky. I don't think he's got a road builder. And also, we shouldn't get hit here, right? All right. For the 2. For the 2. For the 2. All right. All right. 2 wins. All right. I do think I should get plowed here. But I think this is just funny. Well, we're praying on the 2 here. All right. Shout out, please. Neelan, I see you, man. I appreciate you being here. I kind of like the city here. I mean, the thing is, if we settle, we're going to have the city anyways. Plus, I'm thinking a 2 is going to roll. Call me crazy. Okay. Okay. So now the 2 is still winning. Okay. We need a roll here to at least dev, which also could be winning too, but it's unlikely. I mean, we have this orbit and next orbit. I think green's going to win here. So what wins here? Any back-to-back wins, right? Well, that's not true. 9 doesn't win. 5, then we need like 6. We need rolls. We need rolls. I will say that what's nice is any of the brick rolls we do pop, which I feel like either we hold army, we get utility, or we get a VP. Mono's winning. We kind of need We need something here. 1-2. Does 10 win? No, 10 does win. Never mind. 10 does win. I'm wrong. I'm sorry, world. All right. Well, if he robs from me, then nothing wins there. I actually didn't think it would win. Wow. Okay. Well, just roll 2. Okay. We just pass. Insta pass. All right. So now he just monos ore and he probably wins that way, right? That's close. I think he's stream sniping. I do. I've not been a fan of this person for a long time. There is a VP. Unfortunately, we did not have access to the VP. It feels like a mono, but I feel like, don't you rip the ore? I mean, doesn't he also just win? Doesn't he get close? No, well, he made a comment earlier because I said something and he responded to it in chat, which was kind of lame. Oh. I don't... I don't like that play from him. Well, let's see. I mean, he has 3 ore in hand. That doesn't change anything. Oh, let's go. All right. Oh, if only he took the ore, man. If only he took the ore. All right. We have 2 rolls to win the game. 5, 10, 8, and 2 wins. 2 wins. All right. And I don't think he has any winning rolls, assuming he lost an ore. He might have 3 ore in hand with the 6 being a winning roll. Oh, we can pop as well. We can pop. We have a pop, right? Because we can port the ore and brick. Unbelievable. This 2 is unbelievable. Problem is, the 5's the best roll, right? We just want a 5. No shenanigans, just a simple 5. This is ridiculous. Imagine I port all of this hand and pie a VP, and then that's the game. No 7s. No 7s. By the way, all the wheats in green's hand. No. All right. Shit. I have to break it, don't I? Hold on. I got to be faster about this. If I steal a wheat or wood, doesn't he have wood in hand? He's got 5 wheat. He used it. Isn't it? Call me crazy. I think I have to go for the wood steal. It's just like that, ladies and gents. Bam. Insane. GG. Oh, man. What was my odds there? What was my odds? GG, guys. That was insane. To be fair, like let's be real. The two was upset, insane. I don't know. Might have been wrong. I think I had a chance. Yeah, we can talk about it. I mean, I'm very intrigued to look at the hands. So did he have a knight? So okay, so I'm losing army. I literally only have one play there. I think a lot of people would go for the dev. I think you have to go for the win, which is I'm glad I caught that at the end. Let's see here. Oh, his hand is just wow. Okay, so it wasn't actually it's not bad, right? Because I mean, if I steal a brick, I think I have the pop. I do. And then are there any VPs left? That was a crazy game. Good. Oh, there's a lot of VPs left. So there's two. So there's 6 devs. So it's a third, 33% chance. How many times I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. 5. To be fair though, the 12 also rolled. Like the dice were kind of nuts here, right? Like, okay, let's get rid of some 2s, but give me more 10s. It's kind of a wash. I was read feedback. Yeah, the only thing I would say, I mean, obviously I was playing the game as well, but the only thing I'd say is I think pointing down here on the 8-4 is a little bit risky and also a little unnecessary because I don't know, maybe I would take, if I took this 8-4 in the desert, I would point left because at least you have a guaranteed port. Like I just think 8-10 is a good play for black. So like if you go back on the VOD, you'll see we did discuss that. Yeah, I also think maybe starting with the port's a potential play because one issue here is like you would love, I mean, that's fine. 11-9's interesting. I think 8-4 desert's fine. I think you just point left and you just enjoy the fact that you have an uncontested port. Like you're losing time by pointing down, right? Because I feel like you at least have a 40 to 50% chance, maybe even higher getting plowed. Most people would take 8-10 here because the play for black, which we saw was he would go 8-10, but then he would focus on running towards the 3-12-11, which is actually nice for him because he picks up another source of wheat. Like, I actually don't think the wood port's that good because he already has, like, you want this wood to go with the brick anyways. So I'd rather go over here, pick up the extra production, pick up the best ore on the board, technically. I like that. And then he also has the space at the top to play road if he wants to do that. Well, one thing you could have done is instead of soloing me like 3 or 4 times, you probably could have blocked him and then focused on building to your space, That could be a solution, but you didn't, and you lost your opportunities, so. All right, so let's take a look here. I think there was a weed in Green's hand. Yeah, but I had better odds stealing the wood, which I felt was right. Especially when he put up the 2 wood here, like his just feels like he's got a lot more wood than he knows what to deal with. Interesting. I bullied black early game. I think if he spent a little bit more time, I mean, 6-9-10's not bad. It's not, it's a tough board. Usually when you're dealing with these like ore situations, the lack of ore, my first instinct is always find the best port play. And that was the one things I liked with the 8-5-10 was I felt like I could get brick port in most cases. And I really like how the 9-4-2 builds a 6-2, picks up brick port, doubles the 2, double wood, double brick. Though I didn't, like, it's funny, I didn't build that many roads. I mean, I had the road builder to 5-2. I also want to see what was Green's hand? What was Green's hand? I thought he had the mono. It was like either mono or a third VP. Wasn't there a trade? Couldn't he have found a way to get there? Or am I crazy? There's probably wood on the board. There's 3 wood there. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it for him. I mean, he goes to 9, but then he's settled out. Also, how much ore was on that mono play from him? He has 1 ore. And then red had 3 ore. Yeah, so you get 4 ore on this hand here, dude. 4 ore? Isn't that the win? With the wheat port, or am I crazy? No, sorry, you took the 5. Okay. So 4 ore. I mean, you definitely city, so you just go straight up to 9. So if you city, then you have 5 5-1. It's so close. But you City and double dev, right? 2-5. I think it's City and double. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. I'm not as good as Jonathan, though, Ben. Just for you. That game was really great examples of decision making. Like, well, I took some big risks. Like, one thing you guys have to understand is like, I think a lot of people think there's always the most optimal play. It's like maybe there's a computer that could run a simulation on a position a million times and say, here's what came out. But to me, like every play has a pro and con to it, right? Like that second city is risky. But I think if we banked let me see if I can find the position where I dropped that other city. One of the features of what I like about the city is that let me find it here. We don't know what Green's dev is. I'm putting him on a knight. I feel like we've pulled a lot of non-knights. I've pulled a lot of knights as it is. So what I like here is if I go to 0 cards and he only has 4 cards in hand and he has like 2 VPs and a knight, I'm probably not getting hit. Well, I'm definitely not getting robbed. Like I could get blocked on 10, but so I kind of like the 0 cards there personally. Like, yes, okay, we can we can settle, which is what, 4, and then we have a brick and an ore, and if he steals the ore, it looks really bad. I don't know. I like just using the ore being a little more functional, and if the 2 ever rolls, which it beautifully did, then we do have the 3 ore for the city, so just kind of worked out. He built 4 roads and settles before I built 2. I had a good start. Yeah. This is one of the challenges too. When you go something like 8-10, it's, like your starting hand's not great. If you ever start to get blocked on like the 6, or if you do get solo on the 9, you definitely slow down. Let me see here. Yeah, appreciate it. We got GGs from Booperinos. There's a turn where you roll a 2 and you could have ported it for the settle and gone to 0 cards and said passed. I think. So here's my philosophy. I actually don't think the ore port's that good. Okay, it won us the game, whatever. But I just don't like porting ore to do mundane things, right? Like I have the most wood on the board. I have the most brick on the board. I shouldn't have to be porting my ore to settle. And I think that's like, ultimately that was the fundamental thought that made that decision the reality, right? Which is like, I would rather build the city and use the ore than to waste it. So that's just a heuristic that I have. 1 second. Hop in another game. All right. Chill. That was a sweaty one, man. That was a sweaty one. Hold on. Let me take a swig of tea. Give me a second. I gotta take a feels a little bit better. I might turn on the fan too. Hello, Franklin. Who's this? Really? We got some. I'm pretty sure he was sniping too. Yeah, I feel very confident about that, but unfortunately, there's not much I can do. Not much I can do. He's going to do what he wants to do. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I don't know if I'm going to do another. I'll be honest with you, for whatever reason, those games are the most stressful. The viewer games, just because like there's always a weird energy for some reason. Maybe it's like a personal thing, but it is what it is. We got more turtles in the chat. Oh no, the turtle train. We can load up a ranked game. Give me 1 second, homies. It's funny. What's the best way to join? So if you want to join future viewer games, then you can join my server, the Danny Crew. That's not a problem. By the way, thank you so much for those first time chatting. If you're just making it here, I know I've been kind of quiet over the last couple weeks. I've had a lot of personal stuff going on. Mostly good. But I'm also just prepping for this trip to Brazil. So tomorrow, I'm leaving to Brazil for a week to play in the Americas tournament, which should be fun, should be cool. Turtle train. Oh, man. Don't worry, there's another game starting. Hold on. Give me a second, man. You got to chill. Yeah. So with Brazil, we're going to be going to a place called Iguazu Falls, or Foz do Iguaçu. And I mean, I'm looking forward to the food. I'm looking forward. There's a beautiful waterfall that connects Argentina, Paraguay, and then Brazil. So we're going to definitely be going out there. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to kind of freestyle it a bit too. Unfortunately, the tournament is not. These guys don't know about the turtle, and it's sad. You know what's funny about that, man? So if you guys ever see turtles come up in my chat, partially now it's because of my girlfriend. Because now, every time she comes in the chat, she throws in a turtle on the stream. Because somebody made a joke that I look like Franklin the Turtle when I have like a fully shaved head and face. I can't escape it. So that's like a little fun joke that we have. I'm the turtle guy. Give me 1 second, guys. I got a game going. Give me a second. Okay, but then again the game tries. He secretly is Franklin. Look, I mean, my general stance, like, if you want to play, that's fine, but I'd prefer you just to play the game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm obviously telling the audience my plans. I'm telling the audience my cards, you know, things that I pull. Like, it kind of, in my mind, it kind of hurts the integrity of the game a bit. All right. I have something to show you guys. All right. We do have a board. We do have a game here. Do you guys see it? Look good? 695. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. I think I'm just going to rock with the 695 here. Let me do the intro. So this is ranked, by the way. What's going on, guys? Danny Drew here, and we are back for another day of Catan. We are live currently on Twitch and YouTube playing ranked Catan, hanging out with the homies, and we are in the first position. Not going to lie with you guys. This one looks pretty juicy. I'm thinking just 695. The question is, are we going to take advantage of this wheat, or do we point towards the wood port? Also, does 510 go? My only concern here is, like, I don't know if we get wheat on the way back. So it's like we could point up and try to settle here, but then we have all this production with no port. We can go here and then make the 9 something special. It might be better just to point up. And then that way we get access to the 10 here. We can also play 8 desert. That's kind of crazy. All right, let's just point up here. Wood port, in my opinion. I'm gonna make some risky moves. There's also a case too, like we might end up getting like 5-2 to 6-2, and the idea is then we can run to 9-10 and we start with the port. We can do 5-2 to 9-10-2, then build here, and then we have the port start. The wood port's not bad, but I think we'll find a way to get adequate amount of wheat. Now, I mean, 8-4-3 is probably going to go. Where's the wheat port at? Wheat port's up here, so wheat port is not really a thing. We also could see 9-4-3 if they don't want to stack a wheat. I think you'll have to all ask to the 9-10. We'll be fine. I don't know. Like, I feel like 6-3-11 to the sheet port. Like, I could see somebody going 6-11-12 up to 9-12. That's potentially an idea, but I think they would rather take the double brick sheet to sheet port. Yep. So we're playing ranked, guys. You guys are telling me I gotta play another game. 700 ranked, a rating good. It's good. 1700 is really good. Is Danny Crew on Discord? We are on Discord. By the way, does he take? Don't do it. Okay. You know, we're going to see this 9. it's going to be actually kind of chaos here the more I look at this. Because I think the 9-3-11 goes. Like 9-3-11 right, potentially, and you pick up 6-3. Because I feel like all these guys stacking the wood down here, isn't it? I've seen Woe before. I don't know who Woe is. Not having the best start to the season. From Florida. We got a Florida boy. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I think it's 8-4 for us, right? 8-4 up to the desert. Well, now the Woodport looks better. But I feel like even like road selling on the desert is not bad for us. We could also play wheatless. Let me see here. What is this black? Does he go 8-4 himself? He could invest in the 4s. 5-10, not that good. We could go 5-2. One thing is like, let's see what happens. I'm not going to say anything until we get there. It's okay. Well, that changes the calc a lot, because if there was space where I could road settle, I would take it, but there's not. Well, now the Woodport looks a little bit better. Oh, is it just 8-4 and control the wheat? I think it's 8-4 control the wheat, and then we just make a bunch of trades. Like we can settle, city. I mean, obviously, blue's going to get here. Then he might be able to get here. He's never. No one's going desert. No one's going desert. 9-10. What the hell's 9-10? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're saying I settle 9-10, bro? That is that. Just take 8-4. I'm not. I'll get 9-10 when time comes. I mean, the problem here is like I get road builded on. No. I'm losing 5-10. If I lose 9-12, my game is. I'm giving myself a lot more chances here, I think. A lot more chances. And I still think, like, okay, of course the 4 freaking rolls 28 times. Who's this black? Maybe sheep? Oh, he's got a bunch of 4s. That's the problem, right? The 4 roll twice. Now, the big question is do we go for the 3-1? Hey, this is good. All right, roll me a 5 and give me a road builder. Oh, shit. Okay. Maybe I don't think black would do this at all. I mean, he has the 2 ore in his hand, right? Nah, he shouldn't do this. He's the only one that could do this, though. He's going to throw out something other than ore. It's going to be kind of dumb. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, here we go. I could have poured it for a break there. It's not a bad idea. Let's see here. I'm going to stay flexible because I would actually enjoy also getting to the 5-10. I feel like if I can double this 5, maybe if I pull a road builder or pull a yop, that'd be really nice. I like the setup. It's going to be... It's tricky, though, guys. Like, obviously, we have great production, but it's not so clear. Yeah, look at the 4s and 3s. What the hell, man? I might port for the brick and drop the road. Be interesting to see what blue does. I think blue has to go for this. So I feel like I don't have to take the risk with him. Okay, I got a port here. Dev's interesting, too. Okay. I mean, this would give us a road settle, which is actually kind of perfect. Otherwise, I think we just pop a dev here, and we're pretty happy with ourselves. We need road builder, yop, mono, knight's fine. Yop. All right, okay. All right. Now the question is, do we 5-10 it? Okay, I can certainly do wheat. I think I have to take 5-10. The city is good, though. Oh, my God. The thing is, like, if I road settle... Oh, I'm going to crush him here. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's really good. Deal. Wow. What a guy, man. What a guy. There you go. So, guys, you got to learn this. You got to learn this, these plays, right? That's so much better for us. So much better. So now we have all this production. We have the flexibility. Okay, we settle in the desert. But yeah, no, I wouldn't plow. I feel like that would be very poor of me. Now I'm just in like a very good position. I have the 3-1 flexibility. Honestly, I think that actually is even better for me, right? Because it's like I'm getting a settle, but now I get a settle and a city. What elo is this? So we're kind of grinding up. We are 1857. We're top 50 in the world. It's not like, you know, a Mickey Mouse account. You know what? I'm trying to be better about not being a complete ass in this game. I feel like, you know, one thing I've realized something I've done recently is like, we need black to 7 out, by the way. He's got a lot of ore in hand. Like 5 would be great. Freaking all this wheat. I can do wheat for ore with black and Papa Dev. That's pretty good. Sometimes, like, especially in the lower elos where I feel like I'm not as motivated to like grind out the perfect optimal play. Sometimes I do just do experimental things, like I'll non-bind. And sure enough, like it gets me in trouble sometimes when it shouldn't. I'm looking at black here. I think this might give him a city. All right. I don't want to give black this tray, but maybe I have to. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna action. I feel like if I can start to get pacing, it's worth it. He can still 7 out, right? Just like that. Okay, so I action, he 7s. He still has a city, which is great for him. He's robbing me regardless. Yeah, I've been playing. One thing is, yeah, this sucks. We needed something not that. But we have good production, right? Like double 6, we can pop again. Double, like, we're fine here. I don't want to get plowed to 9-10. I am worried about that, but I think he's probably going to go to the sheep port. It's like a big investment for him to drop 2 roads. Perfect. 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 And then we just pop again here. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is this, man? Yop into double VP. Oh man. Well, now that's kind of nice. We don't 9-10 is pretty much like we can win the game with that. Oh, big block. No cards. It's off the 5. What does he hit? The 8? No, road settles are still good. 9-10 is still good. Oh my God. I think he hit black here. There you go. The reason I say black is because I don't want him to block her 5. Which he will. Okay. Come get the sheep. He must have a knight, right? Shit, he's got to hit the 5. Takes the sheep. Wow. If I'm blue, I'm pissed. About that. Because blue is just in the dirt. Let's see here. Wise, why are you saying we don't need any more road settles? Settles are points. They're great. Production, right? More wheat. 9 becomes a really functional role. Blue's getting some good rolls here, though. And no knight. No knight. There was also an interesting case. Maybe we could have looked at it. Like, maybe I didn't need to get the port. Maybe I could have popped a few times with the yacht. But I feel like it's so hard for us to get road settles initially that the city road settles just, it feels good. You know, like, for instance, if the 5's open just a couple times and we snag those ores. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Okay, another deb. Don't pop. Don't you dare pop. We are faced with a little bit of a challenge here, which is we're losing pacing, but we have the VPs. Oof, okay. This 4 ore needs to go. Okay. Bro, that hurts. It's a great block. I mean, I only have to give credit. Like, it's the block that needs to happen for sure. It's just unfortunate on my watch. Unfortunate. Settling. Is that even good? It's pretty good. Wow. It's the risk we got to take, folks. Oh my God, he rolls back-to-back 11s. Okay, I can't expect that. Well, after back-to-back 11s, fine. Okay, you just got 4 roads in hand. At the toughie. Okay, and we get plowed. This is kind of okay, though. Okay, how do we stop him? Is there any other sheep out there? I don't think so. Maybe we do like sheep for wood and pop here. I mean, this would our brick for wood, maybe. I'm looking specifically at him. Let's see here. Honestly, the brick's not bad. Problem is, there's no sheep on the board, right? Yeah, because he ripped all the freaking sheep. I could drop a road to the 8. We have wood. We need back-to-back rolls to put us over. I'm going to hold here because I feel like maybe there's some... Freaking 12. Maybe there's a deal here or something. Okay, that's good. Oh, now you want it. No, Blue's doing very well, no doubt about it. He's also been hitting some good rolls. Might even go on the 8 here, I'm not sure. It should probably one of the 8s. Yeah, I think that's fine. If he takes the ore, that's really bad. What's okay? Mono too good, man. Mono too good. Oh, okay. The plus side of this is at least black will become the forever target. Now, best case here, we roll a 5, drop a city, drop a road. Oh, I need cards, man. I need cards. He might do this. I'm not sure. Otherwise, doesn't he just pop a dev? This is a good trade. I feel this is a good trade for me. Otherwise, he just buys a dev, which is also really bad. It's pretty good. All right, there's no sheep. So now we need orange to fight road. All right, for army. I mean, we might be able to win this with just settles and cities. Oh, that's so bad. I'm going to just settle for 8 here. Which is pretty good. Let's see here. Let me see. I think that's our fastest path. We try to give army to black. And we just build. Maybe we pull another VP. We pull Monopoly. Road Builder gets the settle points. This is perfect. He's not buying devs, which is actually a really big mistake here, I think. Bro, what insane roll. Tough stuff. You know what's crazy? I mean, okay, he pulled the mono, which definitely gave him a huge boost. Can you... Oh, road. That's so bad. That might be game. What, settle road? He gave a shit. Yeah, he just gave him the game for 2 VPs? No way. I think from Black's perspective, he should have fought. I don't think the second city's as good. Like, maybe pop there and pray. All right. There's also a case, too. Maybe he can drop the roads here. Brother, you got to do it. He's also got 2 down devs. Yeah, we're like throwing our wood at him here. Okay, let's do that. I mean, maybe this might give him a 3-for-1. I'm not sure. Oh, no. It's hard without our 5. It's really hard without our 5. Imagine he has another mono, though. That'd be insane. Red's production is just bad on this board right now. My production? Well, the mono, someone was saying about, oh, blue's crushing now. It's like, well, sure, yeah, if he pulls a mono, it's... And the plow is big on him. No, there's just no shot here. I think also black needs to flip a knight, which sounds counterintuitive, but I feel like his only way to win is to pace army. So maybe best case here. Bro, there's no shot. What does he have? He's got like VP something. Like VP Yacht, VP Road Builder. Yeah. That's why I kind of liked him breaking the connect here. Now it's just like we're kind of screwed, realistically. Though he might not have a VP. Okay. Is there another VP out there? There's no way. Okay, I didn't think so. I had to try it, I think, at that point. Interesting. He still doesn't have a knight. We also... Okay. Oh, that's so bad. It's so bad. Hey, if we get army, we can win the game. Yeah, I think we have to hit the 11 here. The 5's also pretty bad too, though, right? 6 is not a good block. Might be the 11. Like, that's one of those situations, I think, if you're black, it's not a good block. Because the 11 just makes it so difficult. But he needs... Yeah, see, we... Okay, so he's got the brick. He might have it. 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 2 roads. Pull a road builder. Oh, blue's a bot. All right. We need an 8 here. 8 is such a good roll for us. Us board. Okay. So is it the 11 or the 10? All of it's kind of bad. What if we snag a brick? Ideally, we pull a road builder or something. Steal a wood, we can roll a wheat into buying a dev. The problem is this 5 is almost more of a liability now for me if he's on 9. I appreciate the redeem for the stretch. That actually feels really nice. Really nice. By the way, I just want to say everyone that's here, I appreciate you being here. Win or lose, it doesn't really matter. We're just having a good time. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Where? I'm going to get some consensus. It's probably the 11. He doesn't... I mean, he needs... Orange needs 3 roads, which is not impossible. Sheep. Not good. Okay. There is an interesting case here. All right. I think our best shot here is to see if we can pop a dev with this. Honestly, we could also be putting black in a really good spot. Maybe there's a pop here. Damn, man. He should throw a 9 onto the 5, for sure. 5 is a problem. I got wood. So, we almost have... Okay, I'm going to take it. I'm just going to take it. If he might pull a VP here. I'm not sure. Oh, shit. That's really not good. Oh, big block. All right, got 2 wood. All right, so looks like we're all going to go to 9 next turn. Let's see here. You taught me a lot, Bold Wizard. Thank you so much. Mono here would be devastating. I have 2 wood. I don't like typing this much. There are rolls here. Oh, bro. You should have tried. Bro! Why didn't you try? Why didn't you try? We could have made it work. Oh, does he have settle on top of it? Wow. Whoa! All right. Do we double pop here or do we city? I think we have the city here and then pray. I feel like the double pop, like what's our best case here, right? I feel like if we double pop. All right, we can't settle. We can't settle. We just city. I think we just city. We're going to have a weed in hand, and then we just roll unfathomable amount of cards. VP mono, best case? Maybe. But then we still lose. Like, we don't win, is what I'm saying. Versus, like, okay, if we go to 9 now, we get a couple big rolls, like double 8. I'm just gonna pray that we can get monster rolls, and also that this guy can't win. Okay, so there's a card. Okay, so there's also an interesting case here. Like, what if orange has a monopoly? So what wins here for us? Like, we need 8s, essentially. Okay. 7 would be great, because then the 5's open. Okay, so we have pop. Mono's pretty bad. I mean, he probably has it. Was it subtle? Maybe it was double dab. I don't know. I feel like black clearly has a knight, right? He's wedding. He's ready. Eight is winning, but it's probably just over. I mean, oh, here. Okay, huge. So now we need blue to whiff, but I think blue, he has no port. Let's keep that in mind. He doesn't have the port. But he might have needed the wheat. Like 6 could be winning here. Okay, does he win? Okay, that was big. So we do have a pop, but 3 VPs is insane. Oh my god, 8 wins. Okay, we just have to pull something good here. Oh. Damn it! All right. I mean, he has to have the win here. We need a 7. Okay, GG. I'm very interested to see the next dev. Well, considering blue's not doing, black's not doing anything, he must have rolls for. I mean, he can steal for me for sure. Oh, he got a sheep. I don't know if he needs a sheep. Maybe 13 cards. How do you not have it? He must have it. You have to have it with 13 cards because you just wrote settle. He needed a wheat. This is crazy. So now we actually need a 7. Ugh. Also, I think the problem is I think there's 2 VPs. He missed the wheat. I think the wheat was winning for sure. It's blue here. He needed the wheat. Oh my god. Now does he win? Oh no. This is so bad. He missed completely. Um, also, he played tonight. I think he has 2 VPs. Yeah. Do we believe him? Okay, well now now we can't give him. So what's the best case here? What's the best case? We kind of need a 7, but then we're also screwed too. I'm having a hard time believing that black didn't have a road settle with 13 cards. I don't know how that's not possible. Like, unless it was all sheep and wood, bruh. So there is like the 8 roll here. 8 roll, like, I don't know if blue has it. Okay, there's an or there. 3. Damn, that was a good game. That was a good game. Yeah. No, he actually had he settled to 8, but he had 2 VPs. Yeah. Honestly, I can't be upset. That was a nice game. So let's actually we'll go back. You know, considering how that played out for us, like we had a pulling chance. So are there any VPs left? There's 1. Okay, so we missed the pull. I don't think we produced on the 5 at all. Like we had 12 cards blocked. That was almost all 5s. Because like the 5s rolled. It was almost all 5s that were blocked. Should have plowed blue. Oh, come on. That guy, blue gave me road settle on a port and a city. Like I think any reasonable person would take that deal. It's just like he pulled the mono, he rolled double 11, and that just took him off completely. And we still had chances to win. So let's double check a few things real quick. I have to see this hand because it makes no sense to me. He had a lot of wood and sheep. Oh, it's so ugly. Oh, it's so ugly. All right, so he literally missed it. So I had does the wood give him the win? I think he literally stole the 1 and 9, but I think every other card gives him the win. Right? Because the wood is 2. Damn, brother. Is that true? He gets a road. Yeah. That's brutal. No, he would have it. He would have it. That's so sad. He missed he got the 1 and 9. Okay. That sucks. And then I guess blue was just on 1 VP. Yeah. And then he rolls the 3. Yeah, I think from Orange's perspective, I would give him the deal. Didn't he have it though? Or am I crazy? He wanted the win. Yeah, it gave him the win. 2. He has it. Or no. He needs 3 roads, right? 11, 12, 13, 14. I think if you're him here, I think you have to drop the roads. Because the game's over. But then okay, maybe you lose. Maybe settle pops is one of the I think road's your only play, man. I think you have to take road and pray. Interesting. Yeah, he has it. I'm realizing now he has it. Which honestly, it's not too bad if he drops road, and then road here. Then he also stops black from road settling. He goes to 9 with open settle. Blue doesn't win. And you have to pray that he doesn't roll. I don't know what his other card is. Oh, he's got a Yop. Okay, so he's going to win somehow next turn. It's a tough end game. It's just a tough end game. And I think for us, so let's also check when we had City for 9 or Double Dev, what could we have pulled? VP would be nice. Let me find it. So yeah. So he pops. So let me just double check. So he pulls a knight. So that's not great. Then what's the other dev? And then we pull the next dev. Okay, so I would have pulled, if I double dev there, I pulled 2 knights. I think based on the information I have there, I liked going to 9 and just like, if I can clean up a couple rolls and not not get screwed, then I can probably city. Damn, I can't complain for a while after watching that 1 and 9. Yeah. I mean, that's Catan for you though, right? I mean, considering blue didn't, it felt like the game was really slipping. It just shows you, right? From blue's perspective, excuse me. I mean, he has a great position. He built a lot of production, but he really did suffer from a port. Once he went to a 3v1 situation, it was tough for him. But then, of course, the 11, the 3, like, we needed some other roles. Guys, I think I'm going to probably chill for a little bit. I've got to, let me see here. Oh, we got a nice little raid. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me check the Twitch. Who all came from the Dolphin? Rooster. Man, my OBS needs to be bigger. There we go. We got 4 people. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support there, guys. Hope you enjoy Catan. We do everything Catan related. So Catan gameplays, lessons, breakdowns, analysis. Awesome. I love it, man. I think the fact that Catan is growing as a game, I think it is. People are starting to wake up to like the strategic depth of the game, which is super interesting. And I think from an entertainment standpoint, there's so much personality, right? Like everyone that sits down at the table has a different, personality and a different twist on the game, sense of humor. I think there's a lot of room to grow. I really hope Catan sees that too. But we'll see. RNGesus sent black as sacrificial land to extend the game. Ugh. Yeah, that's a toughie. So here's my deal, guys. I'm probably going to just log off. I want to get some stuff done. Like I said, I'm flying tomorrow, and I'm not even packed yet because I'm an idiot, but not fully an idiot. But what I'd like to do is I will do my best to update the Danny crew in between games. I'll send boards. Like I'll do my best to give you guys the play-by-play because there's not going to be a stream, unfortunately. But yeah, my goal on the Saturday of next week. So this time next week, there'll be a top 16. My goal is to get top 16, right? Do you enjoy games in person? I love games in person. Yeah. I mean, I think it's the best way to play the game. And I think for players that are really social and excel from that standpoint, I think you have a huge advantage to most players. Excuse me. All right. That's all I wanted to say. When do you stream? Well, recently I haven't been streaming that much. I know I've been kind of quiet. Winner, don't come home. Well, there's a lot of problems with that statement. I mean, there's 28 players. Somebody's going to win it. I always play to win, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll see. I would bet on myself every day of the week. Let's put it that way. But all right. I appreciate you guys showing up, all the support, all the Catanisms, all the ball jokes, all the turtle jokes. Sorry, I'm a little congested now. Sometimes when I stream, when I'm speaking for too long, I lose it. yeah, other than that, guys, it'll probably be a little quiet over the next week with just me traveling. Like, this is my vacation, right? So, yes, I'm playing Catan, but also I've got a lot of other things going on, things that I want to do, and I'm going to enjoy myself and not fully immerse in Catan because I'm spending the entire next weekend playing it. So, but if it seems like I get quiet, I promise you, it's I'm not going anywhere. I'm just life has been busy, and that's okay. Does anyone ever lie in person with mono? Like, do they keep the cards? No, I don't think so, Kenny. I mean, I'm sure people have. I'm sure there are people who are dishonest, but from my perspective, 98% of the people you run into are good people. I would say like the worst extent is just general toxicity, but even then, like it's not what you're going to get online. That's for sure. I have, you know what? I have seen some people do very shady things. And I say shady, not like, oh, they made a mistake. Like they did multiple things that were shady to lead me to believe they were being shady, you know? Like one thing is like, okay, like, it's a mistake. But if you do something 3, 4, 5 times and I keep catching you, then I'm like, okay, something's going on. I have seen that, unfortunately. But life goes on. If people need a cheat to win a game, a board game, then you know they've got to sleep with their mental sanity at the end of the day. Angle shooting. I mean, there's definitely people that will tilt other people on purpose. There is one woman. I'm not going to name names, but people in the Denver crew know who I'm talking about. So if anyone from the Denver squad that knows me, there's somebody that is very notoriously known, infamously known in Denver, and she has a play style where she plays incredibly dumb on purpose. She knows what she's doing. She's like a poker player, but this is how she approaches Catan. So, for instance, I'll give you an example. She does not call resources by their name. Instead of saying wheat, she'll say yellows. And her whole thing is to make you think she doesn't know what she's doing. But the whole time she's playing like very optimally. She's using her hand properly. I've played her twice. I shouldn't say anything because you could go through the records. But she plays dumb on purpose because that's the perspective she wants to give. Which, it's actually brilliant. When you realize it does work and it gets her success. To each their own. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I'm going to enjoy my vacation. I will update you guys of the Daily Cruise. So jump in the Discord. Maybe if I can, post a couple videos as well, I'll do that. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here. And hope you enjoyed that. Honestly, 2 amazing games. I can't complain. I think my screen is frozen. Hold on, squad. All right, there we go. Enjoy, Dan. Thank you so much. Everyone, I'll catch you soon. Much love. I'll catch you. Bye. All right. So the YouTube side stays on a tad bit longer. See you guys. Thanks so much.